Welcome back to another episode of the Common Sense Experience, featured only on the Black Podcasters Network. I'm your host, Chuck, here with my brothers, Amir and Pete. What's going down, fellas?
Mic check 1, 2. What is this? What's good, folks?
I'm on my Jalen Rose. What up, though? And on the cool check-in. Let's go, man.
Man, it's been a crazy ass motherfucking week. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into all the motherfucking shit that's been happening this past week. I've been really tuning into the political shit, especially this past week, to narrow in for today's show. But yeah, man, I got a lot of shit on my brain to talk about. Pretty sure y'all boys feeling the same way, man. So let's just get this shit popping.
I mean, y'all know how we rock, man. Y'all know how we do every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfiltered, unapologetic, giving you content you won't get anywhere fucking else. We give you that real, man. So you know what, man? Without further ado, as we always do, we start off the show, man. Pete, I mean, it's enough shit out here to grind your gears, though. So yeah, just go ahead, man. Go Excalibur on them. Yeah, man. What the fuck is grinding your gears, man?
Hey, I gotta figure some shit. Shout out to the guy. You know, I shout out to the guy like, yo, we like to bring so in front of the congregation, talk to him for a minute, you know, let him know what's going on. So, what the fuck this bitch, man? I don't even care if I get it right. I'm a roaster. I'm a
roaster. Yeah.
Look here, bitch. Your black card been revoked, okay? So, just because, and for those who don't know, Omarosa got fired from the White House, as we knew she would. They kicked the bitch out. So, now she's on a crusade and on a motherfucking interview tour and shit, talking about she had a book coming out, and I've seen so much in the White House that as a black woman I can't relate to, and being the only African American woman in the White House, I've seen things that made me uncomfortable and blah blah blah. Bitch, yo. Before I go into that, shout out to Auntie Robin Roberts. She's on Good Morning America. Used to be on SportsCenter and all that. A hell of a journalist. A proud black woman. And she had a little pettiness in her heart after Omarosa did the little interview with Michael Strahan and shit. Auntie Robin Roberts was she was like, yeah, bye Felicia. We ain't with the shit. right. And to put it in quotes, she said, Auntie Robin said, she says she has a story to tell, and I'm sure she will be selling that story. Yeah, bye, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Talking about she don't want to say much in the interview because she didn't put it in the book. We know what this bitch is doing. And now Omarosa is pulling an all-black woman calling an all-black woman civil war on Auntie Robin Roberts. Like, Auntie Robin Roberts ain't with the shit, and they got an army that'll fuck Omarosa up. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to use my dear grinder moment to get a one and only shout out that I think we will on this show, because we don't fuck with her. Let her know, Omarosa, your black card has been revoked. We don't want you. We never did. And you can keep your ass over there. We tried to warn you, bitch. Even the fact that we didn't like you, we still try to give you warning. You're only going to be a pawn, and they're only going to use you. You're not going to affect change in either way. Trump is a fucking racist. He grabs people by the pussy. You might want to stay away, but you didn't. Now they kick you out on the curb, and they didn't even give you the decency to give you a title, like no White House correspondent, no secretary or whatever the fuck. They called the bitch a reality star. The White House let reality star Omarosa go today. Like, that's how much they think of you. And we don't want you no more either. So, yeah. Auntie Robin, we got you.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, Pete, Roland Martin actually had Omarosa on his show, and he was asking her questions about, what they plan to do. And she was talking about how Trump is doing X, Y, and Z. But then she brought up Obama. She was like, well, she felt, and this is how I know that she was, like, her black card was being revoked. Like, when she started saying, you guys are judging Trump and this X, Y, and Z. But then she was like, well, how come Obama didn't get the same scrutiny? And Roland Martin had to put her in I forgot what they were talking. Was it about the education budget? Oh, it was about HBCUs. Like, what does Trump plan to do for HBCUs? And she was talking about, well, it's going to be added into some new bill that they're passing where these schools will get a bunch of money. And she was like, well, how come Obama didn't get the same scrutiny? And Roland Martin said, no. Roland Martin said, first of all, we did scrutinize Obama and we did X. And he laid out facts like, no, we're holding Trump to the same level of expectation we held Obama. There's no black white thing. No, you president. You said you're going to do X, Y, and Z during your campaign. We expect to see X, Y, and Z. So that's how I knew Omarosa's shit was her shit was revoked. But then she goes on the women saying, well, she wasn't fired. She said that she quit. But clearly, there's apparently some videos showing the people dragging her out the motherfucking White House. Like, security's taking her ass out. Like, if you quit, you getting up, walking out. You're not being escorted out by security. That's, at least in my philosophy, if you quit a job, you getting up and walking out. If you're forced out, they grabbing your shit and throwing you out the motherfucking the place you're in. So, my grinding gears was the kind of same as yours, Pete. I think the topics today we're going to talk about will be my grinding gears, especially when we're talking about the Roy Moore and Doug Jones race in Alabama. That shit is
Oh, that's it.
I'm safe.
And I'm gonna say this too, because I know good girl Amir got it on the agenda today to talk about Lavar Ball and his sons in the interview and everything. I'm gonna just spark this off by saying, Charles Barkley, fuck you too. But we'll go into that later. Amir, on you.
You can't serve two masters.
No better.
Omarosa, you goofy bitch. This Candyland, nigga! Get your ass the fuck up out of here. You goofy bitch. And you know what? Just said, a lot of people call Omarosa ugly. Her spirit is ugly. She actually has a very ethnic, because I believe her family is from the islands. It's a very ethnic look, though. I'm pretty sure she was, she probably obviously doesn't love herself or whatever, though. And I can guarantee you her spirit, I'm not going to say her personally, but her negative spirit and negative energy about her own self when she was with Michael Clark Duncan manifested. And that probably was a big reason why he died. You can't be around negative people like that. People that don't love themselves. A motherfucker that don't love themselves, they can't love you.
Damn, that was powerful.
We all have our days. Days.
That was powerful what you just said. That was powerful what you just said. Like,
that's real shit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to process that shit. She just said that was crazy.
But it's just reality, man. You can't be around a person like Trump and then love yourself as a black person, especially. How?
Yeah.
How?
Can't.
But and he got rid of your ass. He used you. Got some of the black vote. You got some black women that wouldn't have voted for him, even though it wasn't a large number. It was enough. Just to go ahead and go with the propaganda. Now we've used this bitch. She's a useless bitch. Let's get rid of her. Let's get her the fuck up out of here. Let's see if we can find us another young bitch, because honestly and truthfully, she's getting too old. That's probably why Donald Trump probably doesn't still fuck his daughter, because she's getting older. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying, though? But now you want to try to sell a book. In this day and age, it'll probably sell.
Unfortunately, people are going to buy that shit.
Yeah,
black women are going to buy that shit. It's a fucking tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Some people are going to buy it just to talk shit about it.
Yeah.
Ain't that amazing?
Yeah.
People are like, you know what? I hate this bitch so much. I'm actually buying this shit, though, so I can talk shit about it and give the excerpts as my post about how I don't fuck with Omarosa. Yeah. But she's still getting the money, and the company's getting the money. So, she doesn't lose. She doesn't give a fuck why you're buying it. Yeah. So it is what it is. This is what we're living in. This is what goes on. Yeah, man. So, Yeah, bye, bitch. You know what? If I get into Lavar ball talk, I gotta mention it, y'all. I gotta say it. It's on my mind, man. Travis?
Let's talk about it.
The NFL Network, Marshall Falk, Doug McNabb, one bitch, you allow all these motherfuckers. What type of woman are you that these motherfuckers would feel comfortable enough to talk about the shit that they talked about to you? What type of hoe are you? Because guess what? Guys don't do that to women that they respect. Not that many guys. There might be one bold motherfucker or two. There's not going to be that many guys that be like, yo, bitch, shit, what that mouth do to a woman that they respect? What type of standard are you? And who the fuck is this bitch? That all these guys who have all this money, all this celebrity, all this status on TV are going to you. Come on, let's talk about it. Tavis? Who are these women? These are set up, I'm telling you, at the job, y'all, be careful out there in the real world. There was this one girl I worked with. Nice nigga. Nice to see her. I was working at Lord & Taylor. I'm like, something ain't right, man. She had a husband, everything. She's in Canada, bringing me food, things like that. I'm like, something ain't. Somewhere all these white bitches, this black girl right here, fine as hell. Something ain't right. Because this was when I was like 24, 25. So I was, you Charles, you know. And, I'm just telling y'all, man, it's man, even if they look like they're interested, man, be careful at the job, man. They're coming in droves. They're coming for all men. See, this is not, I know a lot of people say, I just talking about the black men. No, all men. Heterosexuality. Huh?
No, my bad. Just real quick, Amir. You know what's fucked up about that, too? We're like in a lose-lose situation, right? Because you saying, like, be careful. Even if, like, the woman, she come at you or whatever, you got to be careful.
Right.
Say you deny the woman, right? Like, nah, right. I'm good, whatever. Some women be fucking devious and Satanized right. To the point where, you telling me no? Okay, harassment complaint, he touched me. Bitch, what?
Or you gay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
So now either right, yeah. Go ahead, my bad.
It's lose. No, bro. I was just saying, he's like fucking lose. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. My mother even said, this is going too far. Sooner or later, women are going to have to work upstairs and men are going to have to work downstairs and to never see each other. Yep.
The integration, here's the ironic thing. The integration that women fought for is now going to be taken away by this shit. Isn't that ironic? You see how shit can turn around? The shit that they fought for women's rights, going to be taken away because y'all are on a power trip. Then a power trip. Power is corruptive if in the wrong hands. You can't put that much power into an emotional creature like that. That's just reality.
Yeah. Well, they say history repeats itself. They say history repeats itself.
We're about to move backwards because how? How can we work together when I don't know what the boundary is? You know what I mean? There's motherfuckers at jobs that got married or whatever. How the hell you think they talk to each other?
Yeah. And you can even say something as, hey, your hair looks nice today. And, right. Harassment. It's crazy. Like and what's the crazy part is that, say if you're having a conversation, say this is like a consensual thing like you and Shorty at work have, right? But if another girl sees it and she doesn't know that y'all have that agreement, she can go to the HR and say, hey, I saw Chuck doing this. And I can get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
And of course, when they put the other girl in, her job's at stake, so she's not going to say, yeah, this was consensual. Like, no, yeah, he did. Like, what? This was consensual. What are you talking about? So that's why you got to be careful, man. You
know what, Charles? We don't have any proof, but because we have these allegations and, we don't want to jeopardize the company's reputation, we're going to have to put you on a leave of absence. You're fired. Fucking leave of absence.
Pretty much. They trying to make that shit sound nice and cute and pretty. Oh, you're going on a leave of absence.
don't even matter.
You laid off. I'm fired.
All right, so that we can be respectful here, because I already know y'all with the shits. Can I at least get unemployment? Oh, sure. Okay, fair enough. All right, let me get the hell up out of here. Whatever, though. Now, I'm not going to sign that sheet to say I sexually harassed them, but I do understand where y'all stand because of the allegations, and I'm just going to get going. Just, don't let it affect my resume or whatever, though. Just because at that point you're fucked.
Yeah. Especially if you
so just get as much as you can.
Yeah. Like if you sign that paper and then try to go get unemployment, oh no, you're not getting that.
Yeah. Oh no, you're fucked. You're trying to get a job.
Yeah, you're done. At that point, the best thing to do would be start a business, pretty much.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to sign that sheet though, but I understand where y'all position, where y'all stand as a company. I'm just going to go ahead, get my unemployment or whatever though. I'm not going to badmouth this company. I don't badmouth me. I have a good standing as far as my record. If company calls, I'll go somewhere else and work. And y'all have a blessed day. And get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Because it ain't going to happen if you do stay. Let's say they do say, all right, whatever, though. Now it's even more intense. Now you're really walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
We got him. He said hi.
Real shit, though, I feel sorry for, the real victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually been abused or actually been raped because their story or their pipeline to get help is being oversaturated by the chick who fucked the 5 dudes in the office to get to the top but got embarrassed in some type of way and decided they want to tell her story. I think it's more of them then that's getting their story out more so than the real victims of actually going through shit. Because there's this shit that's not being talked about. You know what I'm saying? You got the Russell Simmons and the Tavis Smileys and all of that, but you're not hearing about the little girl, the little black girl that went through something. Or the matter of fact, they talking about the dude that got bullied. We all know about that story. That's another topic. But the little girl that killed herself from getting bullied. Like, the real stories is not getting pushed because of this fucking agenda, and it's fucked up. So now there's women that's really in worse situations than that's being televised and being in the media that can't get the help. That's what motherfuckers don't think about.
That's the sad part, man. That's the sad part about all of this, though, man. Yeah, man. Speaking of though, man. A guy that's tried to get what was the goofy bitch name on Fox Sports? Kristen Leahy or something. She tried to get at Lavar Ball. Remember? He was on there. Yeah. She tried to railroad him and make it seem like he was gay.
That grinds my gears.
Yeah. Well, speaking of LeVar Ball, though, man, I think it's too much into that, though, because, boy, we could go in on that. I think we have before. He was recently on the Breakfast Club with his sons, LiAngelo and LaMelo, talking about different things and how he is as a father, and, obviously, believe it's LiAngelo, the one that played for UCLA with the China incident. I think so.
LiAngelo, yep.
And got into trouble, so they had to speak about that or whatever, though. And then he talked, obviously with the whole situation of bringing them on, not going to the NCAA, not going to NCAA, not going to college or whatever, though, and going over that and going overseas, Lithuania. And so, and as Pete alluded to, there are people that have issue with it and, saying no and things like that. So just to kind of get, good and bad, both sides. So just to kind of get your opinion, what do y'all think about, one, the interview? Two, what do you think about the move to have two of his sons go to Lithuania, one being 19, one being 16? So one is technically a grown-up, and the other one's only 16 years old. And then how do you think this is going to affect the NCAA? I guess I'll start with you, Pete. Go ahead, man.
Yo, man, I bet whoever invented, I don't know, the fucking toilet seat would look that weird. They looked at him crazy, like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Why you know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, hey, respect to Lavar, man. I don't. His antics is crazy. How he do shit in the media. I wish he wouldn't do, like, the flamboyant shit, I could meet Michael Jordan 1-on-1 and was never lost. The silly shit, I wish he wouldn't do. But his moves that he's making, business-wise for his kids, I'm not mad at, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas kill me. Yeah, get mad. Y'all talking about how people, black folks, they grow up without a dad and shit like that. You ain't got no daddy. That's a joke amongst us black folks. And then you see the black man raising 4 boys, never really got into no problem, no trouble, except for that bullshit in China. And let's be real, it's only being blasted because it's in China. We done all had sticky fingers before. We all done did dumb shit as kids. You know what I'm saying? So you got a father whose boys are educated. One went to college, one is in the NBA, and 2, one was in UCLA, but now it's about to go to Lithuania. I'm not mad at the Lithuania move, and sorry my shit gonna be long-winded, but folks gotta hear me today. Understand this: UCLA was set to make millions off these boys. They weren't gonna get a dime off them. The Ball family wasn't about to get a dime off UCLA, but UCLA damn sure was about to eat off the Ball brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so why not? Why not? If you got a choice to go somewhere and make money, develop, and get better to go to the league, why wouldn't you do that? The dude 19 years old. Fuck it. Go ahead and make your money. Now, as far as, I think a little homie named LaMelo, he's 16. Me personally, I would like to have my 16-year-old here close to the home. But everybody talking about they take him out of high school and blah, 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 take him out of this. What the fuck was he learning in high school anyway, for real?
Right.
And it's not like he can't get it. You cannot have a better education than having an education abroad. You learn about other shit. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure you got tutors and all of that. They handle his education on the outside. But it's just like, at the end of the day, why not? I wouldn't do Lithuania personally, but hey, they making moves. They getting money. They learning a different culture. Why the fuck not? Niggas is just mad because they ain't think of it first. And it's going to fuck up college. That's another reason why they mad. Because, shit, and it's not the first person that did it. Brandon Jennings did it back in the day. He was supposed to go to Duke, but said, fuck that. I'm going to take a year overseas, get bread, then I'm going to get drafted with, like, the number 10 pick. I want to say, 05, something around that time. You know what I'm saying? But, people like sick of getting exploited by the NCAA. They get all the money and the kids get nothing. So why not make a move for yourself and for your family? That's all going to go back into your family anyway. So I'm not mad at it. And for anybody else who is mad at it, I would love to conversate with you on why. He's taking care of his family. He's making moves. He's making money. And none of his sons bad kids. Come on, man. Look, he got a son getting life advice from LeBron James, dog. It's like, come on. How are you mad at this dude? It's hate. It's like, fuck you, Charles Barkley. Talking about you're not a good father. I wouldn't like him. You're not a good man. Who are you to say he is not a good father, bro? Just by what you see on the outside. That's the fucked up rhetoric that we were talking about earlier, man, a few shows back. The Stephen A. Smiths and, all the crews and Jason Whitlocks and shit. Motherfuckers with the same skin as us talking that shit, man. Like, how you gonna disrespect another brother that you don't even know? In the same breath you saying he's not a good father, you talking about I never met the dude, and you disrespecting him as a father. All the shit we know you done fucking did. Mr. I'm not a role model. Shut the fuck up, man. That's the problem, man. There's nothing wrong with the move that he's making. I wish he just do a little more quieter. That's my only critique, sir.
Yeah. That's definitely it's power moves that are being made, man. They don't like that. Chuck, I know, especially being a person that obviously, we even kind of go to as far as with economically, and then just speaking on how you feel about Lavar Ball and family personally. What are kind of your thoughts?
So I share the same sentiments as Pete. I think it was a fucking boss move, great move. I had a conversation with somebody I know, a relative of mine, real close. He used to play for HBCU, and we were having a discussion as far as college players not getting money while as Pete alluded to, NCAA is making millions every year off the players. Billions off the players. And it's not just through the school, it's through the advertisements, through the marketing, all that shit.
Apparel.
And from his perspective, he was like, well, I mean, look at it this way, Chuck. They are getting free tuition to go to school. They're getting shit paid for them. I'm like, bro, like, do you realize that they're getting tuition paid while the managers and the people up top are getting millions? So when you look at what they did, they're, as Pete said, they're kind of not taking money away. They're just like, no, you're not making money off of us. Fuck that. I'm about to go overseas. I'm a ball, and I'm gonna get drafted into the NBA. A direct shot. Why go through 4 years? Is it so? Do you have to be in college for 4 years now to be drafted into the NBA? Didn't they change that rule or something where you got to go to at least 2 years of college?
No, it's a year. It's a year now. Yeah.
It's 1 year. Okay, it's 1 year. So,
I
but
think
still,
it's 2 years for football.
2 years of football. Okay.
3.
Oh, it's 3 years of football.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, like Pete said, I can go overseas, get some money, and then come right into the NBA.
Right.
There's no point in going through a middleman. I don't need to go through a middleman. I get my direct shot, and I don't see anything wrong with that. People can say what they want, and from an economic perspective, I mean, they have, like, their father has, the business structure is there, like the business is going to be theirs, so they're set. I mean, at what point is college needed? Right? I mean, you don't have to go attend college to be successful in life, and not just economically, just from all aspects. Right? I just came back from motherfucking used bookstore today, and I've got 3 books paid like $11. Got autobiographies, Malcolm X, Booker T. Washington, another one on Black religion in America. Right? So the libraries are open. It's free to go to the fucking library. The same shit that you learn in college, you can learn in the fucking library for free.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get in information technology, you don't need a degree. You can have you can go online, look up certificates for whatever degree or whatever field you're trying to get into, get certified, and you'll get a job. Do that in a year. You don't got to spend 6 figures worth of going to debt for 6 figures to go to a college. That's not going to teach you holistically. They're going to teach you what they want you to learn. When I went to Morgan, I took 3 semesters, 2 classes each of American history. I took 1 class, 1 semester of African American history at a HBCU. That's ridiculous. So, to answer the question, sum it up, man. I think it was a great move. I think it was the right move to make, and I'm glad. I'm glad they did it because it's going to make a statement to. This is going to potentially impact what happens in the future as far as players who want to get into the NBA but not go the NCAA route.
The most important thing about college, most people say this though, and I'm pretty sure y'all would agree, is the connections, not the degree. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Their father is already doing the connection, so okay, then we can X that out. It's crazy. LeVar Ball, he can't send his kids overseas. He can't send his 19-year-old, because we talked about 16-year-old overseas though, but the government can.
Right, though.
Facts.
Right.
That's facts.
Right.
And to be killed, not to play a game.
Right.
That's because the government owns us, unfortunately. Like, not to go off track too much, but if you look on your birth certificate, right at the bottom, it says informant. Your parent's name is going to be there. People don't know. People don't research what the fucking informant is. This is my parent. Why is it informant? And then why are my parents signing that name under that? Once your parent signs that name on their name on that birth certificate, they have now handed you over to the government.
Giving your rights up.
Pretty much. That's
as a human.
That's what I'm gonna say. People gonna hear that and say, "Oh, you bullshit." And that's not. That's facts. Look it up.
Look it up. Yeah, look it up. You guys look up everything else. If we told you to look up the next Cardi B got beef with Remy Ma, or Cardi B's got beef with this bitch, or this motherfucker got beef with, or this shit going on, and Kodak Black is right there. Y'all motherfuckers look that shit up. But look this shit up.
Yeah.
Stop being fucking stupid all the goddamn time now. As far as speaking with this NCAA shit, this shit is a major move. Now you talked about Brandon Jennings. Well, Brandon Jennings did this shit in silence. So we're gonna let a few niggas pass. LeVar Ball does not do anything in silence.
You see that?
It's the same reason why, and I always say this. My whole thing with Michael Jordan and LeBron ain't about just basketball. Jordan is a guy that does what he's told, and he gets a lot for it. LeBron James is trying to break the mold financially. That's why after the game he had that conversation with Lonzo Ball. You see it when he was talking with his shirt over? You check that, Pete?
That's what I'm talking about. He getting life advice for this. Yeah. Yep.
It ain't just life advice. It's like, yo, once y'all can figure this out, nigga, I know how to really get this money. I'm in. I gotta in.
Right.
I'm LeBron James.
Right.
Come roll with me, and maybe we can find a way to go ahead and partner together. I'm trying to really go ahead and really, I'm trying to get a piece of the NBA.
Yeah.
Fuck a team. I don't give a damn about a team. I'm trying to own the NBA. How do you own the NBA? Well, they're not going to go ahead and say LeBron James is 10% owner. Nothing like that. Not of the NBA. Maybe of a team. Yeah, you can have a team, nigga. Go ahead. You can't have 10% of the NBA. They're making hundreds of billions of dollars. So how else do you do it? You start to go ahead and you have the agency ran by your peoples, and you go ahead and you sign people, the players, to your agency. Okay? That's what LeBron James is doing. These are boss moves. Now, LeVar Ball, he doesn't have much of a filter sometimes. He's just now learning how to be savvy in that. He has to learn. Now the cameras is on him. So, he's feeling himself. You're slapping up Spike Lee. This was just a motherfucker just a year ago or so that Spike Lee would just pass by and ask for an autograph probably and be like, nigga, no. Now he's slapping up Spike Lee, sitting right there courtside with him. Spike Lee's going over to him. That's a different thing. And you can get caught up in that, though, but the moves that he's making, oh, yeah. And that's why we have to stand with him, though. But he does need to, and I don't know if he has any friends or anybody that can really speak to him, but he does need somebody. And maybe someone like LeBron James, who's there, who knows this stuff, can be somebody that can go ahead and have a conversation outside of the lights or whatever, though, with him and tell him how to move a little bit better. And that's it. Just has to move better. Because trust me, they're trying to gather up things to go at his reputation as a person. And they can do that and persecute him as a person in front of people. Then they can go ahead and say, whatever he's doing now, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. Even though they know that it's not that. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because you don't hear shit about LeBron. So LeVar, right now all they can say now, he's brash. And they try to get him with that Kristen Leahy bitch. And then even a lot of other people stuck up for him. Shout out to Jamel Hill. So, we're going to see, though, man. Y'all have any more things on that, though? I know, Charles, you want to get into this Roy Moore thing, man. So, without further fucking ado, it was for the Senate. Go ahead, Pete.
I just got to say is, y'all mad at somebody who take care of their kids, take care of their family, got a sick wife, but not only take care of his family, but the whole big bowling game, his brother is like the president. The wife and the dog and Lonzo girl, they about to do the girls line of it and shit. You know what I mean? And he's like, so yeah, mad at him to take care of his kids, take care of his family, he has his own business and all his family is a part of it. Just thinking of innovative ways to not only get money but have your own shit. Yeah, if y'all don't like that, then what is it? I just want to know. Yeah, I hate niggas. I don't like black people as it is, but yeah, mad at somebody who does that and who happens to be black. I'm just saying, if a Reuben Murdoch was like that, if that's how he started his business, was I be saying that shit about him? Right. About that.
LeVar Ball also, man, I'm going to just say this out to him. Hear this or whatever, though. Many other people need to say this to him as well. Stay away from these bitches.
Yeah.
Stay away, my nigga. Because they coming for you. They coming. You on TV all the time. They coming. They waiting. Cha-ching. They can't wait. So, yeah, stay away, man. All right, man. Let's get right into it, man. Senate race in Alabama. The Senate race, right? Wasn't for the governor race. It was Senate race, right?
Yeah, Senator.
Yeah. For the Senate in Alabama, Roy Moore went against what was the other guy named Doug Jones?
Doug Jones, yeah.
Doug Jones, and Doug Jones won a narrow victory over Roy Moore. Now, obviously, I know about Roy Moore if you've been watching the news, or if you've just been in the world, just, frolicking around. You've caught wind of Roy Moore and these sexual allegations against him. I don't want to fucking use the word allegations. This motherfucker right here. It's the truth that's been told about Roy Moore. I ain't got time to fuck around. The truth has been told about Roy Moore and him and pedophilia and inappropriate things he does with women, and even up to some say even rape to a degree, though, and things like that. And so the recent thing though, with all those allegations, here we go again. A lot of the votes that he got, though, Roy Moore, was from white women.
62%.
Shocker. Well, we've seen this before. Last year, in November. With Donald Trump. And so I'm just going to ask y'all, with that, we've obviously had a thing against the women's movement and stuff like that, and how it is used as a ploy to go ahead and really get, go at the black woman to get them away from the black man and things like that, though, and how, they try to, have an intricate plan to do that. And so what are your thoughts on just the vote down there in Alabama and that situation, and then what do y'all think as far as what it means to have white women be the ones that get 53% of the vote for Roy Moore? Charles, I'm going to start with you. I know you're ready to go ahead, and you're heated, fired up, ready to go. Go ahead, Charles.
So when I heard that Doug Jones won only by 1.5 percentage points, I was like completely shocked. That win should have been a fucking landslide.
Mm-hmm.
The very fact that Roy Moore has been known, he's a known racist. He has the support of Trump. Allegedly, or not allegedly, but pedophilia. All of these things that we openly know, but yet white women still voted for him. 53% of the vote. So when I heard those statistics, I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking we've reached a level of consciousness where that shit doesn't matter anymore. Like, oh, yeah, he sleeps with kids. That doesn't fucking matter. Oh, he's a white racist. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. Like, and that's and I put a post on Facebook, like, you people who voted for him, and what the fuck are you thinking? You're not thinking, oh, he's a Christian. What the fuck does that have? So, okay. So if I'm a Christian, I can be a racist. If I'm a Christian, I can sleep with, that goes against the same very Bible that you say you believe in. The shit that he's touting. So I personally don't understand how and why he even got a vote. I really don't. And if it wasn't for the African Americans in Alabama, which Doug Jones got 93% of the vote from African Americans, Roy Moore would have won if it wasn't for African Americans stepping up to vote. So that within itself, and y'all boys know, like, my philosophy was like, I don't vote, it doesn't matter, X, Y, and Z. Like this particular race is bringing back the idea of voting. That's not idea, but it's going to shape my philosophy when it comes to voting.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe we can now that Doug Jones has the support of the African American community, now we got to sit back and say, okay, well, Doug, what are you going to do for us? This is what we did. This is what we did. We put you on the Senate seat.
Good luck.
But that's
we got a black president.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Well, and this may or may not mean anything, but Doug Jones did prosecute the church bombings with the people, the white supremacists killed the 4 girls that were in the church. So I think when he was younger, like the young attorney, when he was coming up, he helped prosecute the group that did that, whatever the case is. But I bring up the fact that point, Amir, that was in Pete is that, all right, Doug, now you have a Senate seat. What the fuck you want to do?
Be a senator.
This will tell us whether or not it even fucking. I mean, you're right. We had a black president. Now we're talking about a white senator, so I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not. I really want everybody to know I'm not laughing because it's the hope game. So I understand it because you want to believe in good.
Yeah.
And so do I. I think at the core of your humanity, you want to fucking believe in good, but this shit is corrupt.
Yeah,
it's fucking corrupt.
Martin Luther King said, no, not Martin Luther King. Barack Obama put it in his book, The Audacity of Hope. It's the audacity of hope. That's what it is. Like, we're hoping Doug Jones does something for the African American community.
He ain't about to do shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. I really want you to know. I'm not trying to cut you. He ain't about to do. I don't want that sort of fucking black people said. He ain't about to do shit for y'all. He's a senator, and he fucking works for the most outwardly racist, probably president that we've had in post Jim Crow.
Yeah.
So what the? Bruh.
So this election did, this is like one of the most popular elections. Imagine it's Alabama, but we're all the way up north and we're hearing about it. So we'll see what happens. I know Roy Moore is pissed off, you fucking racist, but he's pissed off about it. He's saying that he's demanding a recount and whatnot, but there can't be a recount. They can't do a recount. I think it has to be like a certain percentage point where they do a recount. So he called for a recount. And so Roy Moore hasn't accepted the fact that he's just fucking lost, point blank period. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next several months. Now, they've been trying to get Trump to get him seated so he can help vote on this new tax bill. So that because right now I think it's 51% Republican, 49% Democrat in the Senate. So if they get
100% racism. I know I sound condescending, like this nigga don't believe in shit. I do believe in this. I believe in people's history and actions. These motherfuckers ain't about to change. Fuck what side they on. Red, blue, it don't matter. Red and blue. But what's the other color? White.
Yeah.
Not you, nigga. They put your flag off. You can't. We don't want to see that African flag. We don't want to see that Black Panther flag.
We say it all the time.
KKK flag. Yeah.
We say it all the time. Like, this system is not designed for non-white people. It's not designed for non-white people. It's not.
It's not even designed for them, though. But they have to give them an illusion that it's designed for them.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is designed for the who is willing to be the grimiest.
Yeah.
Who's willing to go ahead and put their humanity to the side and say, fuck everybody? Yeah. And most black people, we don't have as much ruthlessness as the white people who do go ahead and have that mindset. Because we have a hold of our humanity. For we are the creators of life.
Yeah.
I want to let you know, I'm not. I understand it, man. I get it because I wrestle with it myself every day. I'm like, damn, am I being an asshole and stuff like this? Because but it is what it is. We gotta stop. We gotta get away from that. Oh, fuck Doug Jones. Alabama is ran by the Klan. Fuck what he thinks he's gonna do, even if he has it in his heart.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Pete, man, I know where I stand, so I guess I'll go ahead and let you close it out, man, and I'll go into the next topic because I'll be here for days, baby. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, all I'm going to say is this. When I saw fucking white women wearing shirts that said, he can grab me by the pussy during the motherfucking election of Donald Trump, that's when I knew, bruh. Yes.
Nah, son. Nah, you not.
Yes.
What?
Yes, man. When I saw that shit, anything is possible. I'm not surprised fucking 63% of white women voted for more because 53% voted for fucking Trump. It was wearing shirts that say he can grab everybody pussy, man.
You went with your Kevin Garnett. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible, bro. Not surprised. And shout out to my black women. I let it out of death because 98% of y'all are smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it, man. It ain't the fact that he's a white dude and racist and black and white. This motherfucker's a pedophile. He touches kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, word. So it's like, I'm not shocked. I mean, Donald Trump is here. Who the fuck is in office? All this sexual harassment and all this shit going on, and ain't nothing popping with homie? He ain't been impeached yet, huh? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's the weed, man. He fuck out my face.
But here's the sadistic and the demonic part is that these same women who voted for Roy Moore, I'm pretty sure over half of them have kids. If some grown ass man touched on their kids.
Video? Yeah,
I ain't seen no video.
Did you see the videos of the explanations these motherfuckers are giving? Well, he's a Christian, Michelle, and she was only 16, and if I remember back in the days, that was normal. I what?
They're fucking
really? Okay, cool.
They're fucking brainwashed. That's what it is, man. They're fucking brainwashed.
Come on, man.
As Amir said, Alabama is a racist state. It has a long history of racism. You know, the Montgomery boycotts and all that other good stuff. So yeah, man, it's where we live in, bros.
Woogie woogie, nigger. Ain't nobody gonna be having sex with my sister but me.
Yeah. That's facts, man. Time to leave the rise. What we need to do white power.
He went throwback with the Dave Chappelle shit. White power.
Yeah.
So, I don't go ahead and pee my bed.
I just said, funny with y'all, man. I gotta still have some hope. I got kids, man. This is some demonic demon shit out in this world, man. I'm like, this is really a word. Everybody's shocked. Look at our president is, man. This is the president. This dude tweets. He fucking tweets. He tweets, y'all. He tweets. I'm sorry, I went off the rails. Our president tweets. Now,
fucking tweets. Okay? This is the show, man. We got sometimes we go off the cuff, man. This is what makes it exciting, man.
Nothing shocks me anymore.
I know I just did. I had to though.
That's fucking
what?
That's the world we live in, people. The President
Jones and Roy Moore are probably have probably went out to the range, golfing buddies, went out to dinner together and all that. Let me tell you something. How do you know that you voting matters if you don't see how it's tallied?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Someone's standing there and you say, "Yo, who trying to go to McDonald's? I'm trying to go. Oh, McDonald's. I don't ever use that fucking shit. But anyways, just programming. That's what I'm say. But yo, who trying to get some pizza? So I'm trying to go. Sure, I don't really want no pizza. Sure, I'm trying to go. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, I'll go. All right, so 3-1. Yeah, we gonna get some pizza. We know that. We see that. How the fuck do you know the percentage just because the numbers that the people that lie to you all the time give you? Who the fuck is Doug Jones? That's what we got to check too. What's his history? We know, about you said with the church bombing or whatever though.
Well, speaking of that, not because
that's a political thing.
That's the thing, and that kind of bothered me too. Like, I mean, it's cool he won or whatever, the lesser evil won and shit. That's how I look at it. But he was like in a Breakfast Club and shit. They was interviewing him, and like they kept bringing that up, man. Like he kept championing that. Like, like this is, and he was like, to my black folks, he was asking questions and shit. It's just, all right, bro, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your plan? Like, what you gonna do? And it's just, you kept talking about what you did with the four black girls, and then talking about your dude, the pedophile, his shit, and the dude, like, you not, this is in between talk. I'm not stupid, man. Like, okay, this is Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump voting all over again. The lesson is too evil. Still a politician, yo. I ain't trying to piss on nobody parade, but I just didn't like how the conversation went. Like, it wasn't this is what we about for the people. This is the plan, blah, blah, blah. You know, it just kept going back and forth between what he did and as a lawyer and what homie did, Roy, whatever the fuck his name is, the pedophile.
I gotta get into this, and then I'm gonna ask the one question, and then soon about that, go ahead and have the brother Hove on here though to go ahead and you and Hove go ahead and spit those hot rhymes though, man. But I gotta ask, y'all, did y'all both check out the Jeezy interview on Everyday Struggle?
Mm-hmm.
I did not catch it.
Okay, so just to kind of keep you up to speed, he got on there, though. He was talking about the G code and the difference between how these kids are today and how we are. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now they want to run off on the plug and they want to do this or whatever, though. And, you know what I'm saying? No, versus back in the day, that was called some whole shit or whatever, though. Niggas held you to a different standard and things like that or whatever, though. And, you know, academic being the clown nigga that he's such a clown.
He's young, man.
That makes him such a clown. But, you know, he has a platform and he uses it or whatever, though. So it is what it is, though. People watch him, so, you know, hey, whatever. But, yeah, he was kind of laughing. And he was like, you laughing? You know what I'm saying, though? But you ain't got to worry about going out and trying to bury somebody, though, because of some shit that they did, some dumb shit they did or whatever, though. You ain't got to worry about that. He was like, yeah, you right. He said, no, nigga, I know I'm right. Don't try to tell me I'm right, nigga. I know I'm right. Shut the fuck up. You know, which is what Buttons try to tell him all the time, though. But Button, obviously, Buttons can go in, though. So basically, Jeezy was basically just kind of telling him in a, like, nigga, I'll hurt you type of way, but I'm trying to be cool type of way. Button is saying, and I care for you, nigga. I love you. He's like, yo, I don't really know you like that, nigga, but you a young nigga. So I'm just trying to tell you, watch how you doing right now, because there's real shit out there, and a lot of these kids need to hear that though, whatever though. So I just kind of get y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on the Jeezy interview on there and things like that though. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Pete, I guess I can start with you on this one because you watched it, and Charles, you kind of chime in based off of, information that's just laid out.
I mean, Jeezy the OG, man. That's Pastor Jeezy. I get what he was saying. It was cool. But honestly, I thought, he came off a little, because they were just talking about music. Now, Jeezy was talking about how it's more than music. You know what I mean? Should he be behind the scenes and, how he talk about, they don't really talk about what he do, and because basically what Joe Budden said was, is Jeezy cold? Is Jeezy considered cold musically? That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it wasn't no disrespect. It wasn't no coming out of character. He was like, is he cold musically? And then Act said what Act said, and so I get what they were talking about, because they were just talking about musically. And even Joe said it. It's some shit that I don't know about that he do behind the scenes, and I take it back. He did say that too, before the Jeezy interview. But anyway, that Jeezy shit had to be done. Like that's some OG shit. That's cool. I understand where he's coming from, but it's like, all right, again, Kodak Black, he do some dumb ass shit, man. It's like, and he keeps doing the same dumb ass shit. Master P didn't talk to him. He done got Master P the fuck out of there. Everybody done talk to him. So it's like, you gotta understand that this shit gotta be talked about as well. You know what I mean? He out here publicly, so this is what he do. So as Jeezy gotta understand, Jeezy is quiet. Jeezy like a true, like, yo, we moving the same in the streets, he moving musically. So, but it was a good interview overall, you know what I mean? You gotta have different perspectives. That shit gotta be shown. We see the shit get oversaturated with the bullshit, you know what I mean? So you gotta have like a Jeezy interview and him to spit some real, so at least through the saturation of the bullshit, you got some good food you can fucking find and put in your system. You sipping on his lean and drinking on his whatever the fuck, at least get some broccoli and motherfucking potatoes in your system real quick. So that interview had to be done.
Not to cut you off, Chuck, before you go on, I just got to say this. I love what Jeezy said. Love a lot of the interview, but I do sometimes get annoyed with niggas that ain't nothing funny all the time, niggas.
Right. Right.
Like, all right, dude. With Ack, I understood that though, but he kind of, it's like, all right, dude, loosen up a little bit, bro.
Right.
Yeah. He had the same mood the whole interview, like an hour or so. Right. It's like, dude, like, all right, bro, like, laugh a little bit, like,
right.
damn.
Right, man, we get it. You past the young one.
We get it, dude. Like, you watch cartoons? You ever watch cartoons?
Nah, that's the nigga be like, nah, ain't no easy hard, nigga. Like, this is real life. All right, bro.
Y'all niggas eating cereal and shit, nigga.
Easy hard and shit, nigga.
You ain't banging at breakfast? You have any thoughts to kind of lay on that, or just,
Yeah, because I didn't watch it. I want to be, careful. I don't know. So it sounds like what we're saying is Jeezy is, for lack of a better term, not happy with the way today's youth are acting. Is that was the gist of it, or am I way off?
You know what? I didn't really. I got that he was trying to give an understanding of why they are the way they are.
Right,
and
right.
I guess putting the onus on us for the way they are, and us move in silence and not say shit out in public. And I get it, but because in the social media age, unfortunately, just being in the streets isn't enough, because these kids are on social media 24/7.
Yeah.
They don't know about the real life, a lot of them. So the ones that are out here just acting silly, the people that look and follow people like fucking academics and all the other goofy other people out there who perpetuate it just to get, some notoriety. You have to kind of go on outlets like we have, and like what Buttons have, and other people, to get to them, because they're not, I'm saying, a kid, you can talk to a kid right now and be like, yo, say something, and they not listen to you, but then you can go ahead and say the same thing on their celebrities on the Breakfast Club, and they'll listen more because you're in the Breakfast Club. I was just talking to you just now. Yeah, but you're in the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club gets a million something likes, a million something this. So it means something now.
Yeah.
And that's just what we live in.
Yeah.
Validation.
Yeah. That's that's a good point. I'm glad you said that. And that's something that, not even kids, I think that's something as adults that, we deal with, is like when I'm putting myself out there, I do this a lot, and I'm trying to get away from it, where I'll put a status up and I'm checking an hour or two later to see how many likes or comments I got. Right. And then if I didn't, and it's crazy because if I didn't get any comments or any likes on it, I'm thinking, damn, that was a bad post. And that's literally what's going through and that's psychologically, that's very, very bad. Very, very dangerous.
I've done that myself, yeah.
Right. So
we're all guilty of it, bro.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to, get out of that habit of like, if I put a status up, it's because I'm putting the status up, period. It's not to get any likes, to get any comments. It's something I need to share. And again, just because somebody doesn't like a comment doesn't mean it's not seen. Right? It's Facebook, a billion users. At least 100 people will see that fucking status. Yeah. Well, depending on Facebook, the status, because Facebook algorithm now, they can filter what posts get to what type of people, which is crazy. And they're even monitoring the groups now, where you can't post certain content within groups. But we know that Facebook is connected to
context is important, Charles. What I mean is when you put certain things up, you're not just putting up a picture of you and the family dog and waiting to see who likes it. You're putting shit up that you like, yo, this is real information that people should know.
Yeah.
When we mostly check, maybe 10% of the stuff that we put up that's silly we go to see because we find it funny. But 90% of the shit that we put up that we're checking for are shit like, yo, people. I want to see people's comments on this though, because it's a real matter. Or even if I'm saying it in a funny way, or this and that or whatever though. So it is in context. Do you want to be a slave to it? No, but there is context to it. It's not like you just putting up like motherfuckers that get mad. You know, and I'm not gonna put it out there, but if was somebody that got mad, they put a picture of them and their child up and deleted the post though because they didn't get enough likes on the post. They needed 100 likes.
That's crazy.
They didn't get 100 likes, so that picture gotta go.
Crazy.
You and your child. Fuck. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Put it up there for you and yourself.
But you're right. But you're right. It does go back to the validation. Like when I go on YouTube and I'm looking up videos and stuff, I immediately look, and I'm trying to get out of this, but I'll look at the views. If a video has 500 views versus a video that has 1 million views, I'm probably going to look at the view that has 1 million views.
Yeah.
If I'm just being honest, right? And that's the way the kids look at it. Like, well, this video only has 500 views, but what if it's a video of Dr. John Henry Clark talking about ancient Kemet? Only 500 views, but that's important
fucking
information.
lame ass Dr. John Henry Clark, fucking lame ass Francis Cress Wilson. Fuck these fucking lames. Nigga, fuck that. I'm about to go watch fucking some bullshit right now, man. I'm about to go see. I'm not giving a fuck about DJ Vlad talking to Lord Jamar. I want to see who he's talking to. Who's this insignificant person? I want to see him talk to Daylit. What's his name? Daylit? Some shit?
Daylit. That's a crazy
Vlad gotta get the fuck out of here, man. That dude. Yo, he an informant, man. Like, for real. He gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm saying that, what the fuck was that? I'm Sci High. He on the joint, right? Motherfucker, he Sci High talking about some past shit. Like, yeah, he did this and that, you know, we was in the trap. I had to stay there. So he had to stay there in the house? The drugs? But it was crack, right? Crack? Like, dude, what the fuck? I feel like Joe Button won the fight, man. Well, bad. I went off course.
No, because DJ Vlad will have someone like Lord Jamar and Professor Griffin, and right after that, they'll have like Daylit talking about he want to fuck Diddy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, are you for us or are you against it?
Jamar, they need to get off there too, man. Lord Jamar, man, stop fucking with Vlad, man. Real niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they exploited his ass too, man. I ain't cool, bro. Like,
I understood it when Lord Jamar first started. I got it because it was a platform, and DJ Vlad had the platform. Now you have enough of a following, Lord Jamar. You don't need Vlad. Vlad needs you.
This nigga, man.
You don't need Vlad. Vlad needs you. So fuck Vlad.
Yeah.
Oh, number 719-284. Brother Hove is in the house right now. Brother Jason Moore.
Oh.
Preach. Oh, yeah, I want you to get it on 284-5505.
So, all right. So, question. So, really quick, because
go ahead.
So, who owns Vlad TV?
Who do?
You said who?
Vlad do.
Oh, okay. So he owns it. Okay. I know some of these like, was it one website, and I was shocked. I didn't research it, but Dr. Boyce Watkins said TheRoot.com is not owned by Black people.
Okay, what?
TheRoot.com.
The Roots?
Yeah, The Root. Wow. Yeah, TheRoot.com. It's like a website where it's focused on African American issues, but they apparently it's not owned by African Americans.
That's fucked up.
He's in the building.
It's like, yo, wait. I want y'all to understand this right now. Hove's in one room and I'm in the other. It's like me in rival studios.
Yeah, like fuck B-side. This where Pac got shot.
Right, I'm over here recording with Biggie.
This nigga left me in the motherfucker. George get shot up.
Oh man,
how goes it, gentlemen?
It's going great, brother.
Good. Can't complain.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can't complain, but I won't.
Yo, why do Twan got taint spray in his room? This is taint spray. I work with people with disabilities, man. Nigga, this is taint spray.
Questions get answers.
Perennial.
Questions get answers. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna go into this question right now, and I know we talked about though, but fuck it, man. We are men that love women, and I gotta say, lately, Rihanna is getting thicker and thicker. Yeah. But even beyond Rihanna getting thicker and thicker, did y'all check out Beyonce handing that award to Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah, Beyonce all right lately. She been all right.
This Beyonce is amazing. So I'm gonna ask individually each one of y'all. I guess we'll start with our guest on this one, Chuck or the Pete. Who's better in the thickness, Rihanna or Beyonce? Brother Jason, brother Jay Moore.
I would say
go ahead and answer
Rihanna,
that.
because she ain't having no children.
Yeah,
That shit's just happening.
Well,
And
that's
it's nice that it's happening.
Remember Beyonce in Fighting Temptations?
Not even a question.
He says not even. He says not even a question.
Not. Yeah,
Yo, that island girl.
all day, bro. You gotta fuck, and it's natural. It's like all natural. Ain't no alterations. Ain't no. You see the tiger marks and shit. And yo, bro, let's move on, nigga. Rihanna, man. Sorry.
Charles, you have anybody? Do you have a side note person that far as thickness?
No, I'm going with my fellow islander.
You're gonna go Rihanna
grew into
too?
her forehead, you know.
Yeah.
She grew into her forehead.
The best, what's her name?
Shout out to Paul Mooney talking about that forehead. She was bobbing her head. She was fighting that motherfucker. I know how them island girls go, man. She was fighting them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
tough.
Asian, I had one. Oh, it's a plentiful place to be in.
Yeah.
A lot of water around there.
Well, dirty
water around
wine.
the island.
Yeah, dirty motherfucking wine. Oh man. Cause see, think about thick Beyonce. You know, because the love has obviously been there for Rihanna right now, the three of, but thick Beyonce is. I'm thinking about it. The fact she's had kids.
It's just she has a reason.
Ain't no wrong with it.
But there's a lot of girls who have kids though who's out of shape like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker.
Not spread well for everybody.
It does not spread well.
Peanut butter, and jelly. Yeah, we know how that can go, man. So no doubt about it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chuck, is there anything you need to talk about before I go into the sports topics, brother?
No, but I did want to ask Jay. Did any of y'all check out the Black Panther Party documentary on Netflix?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I need,
I will.
I need somebody to watch that. We have to engage in the conversation on it because that.
Yeah, let's check that out.
That shit was.
That's the homework. That's the homework for the next show.
All right.
Yeah, that shit.
I'll check that out tonight.
That shit was powerful. Like
What's
shit.
it called? What's the name of it?
I think it's the Black. I think it's the Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Black Panther thing on Netflix. The Black Panther movie. Or it's just called Black. Hold on, let me look it up while we make sure you get that information.
Yeah,
so it's called the Black Panthers Vanguard of the Revolution.
Ooh, I like the name. Vanguards of the Revolution. God damn it.
The director. So what I did was after I watched it, I should have did it before, but I watched I went to find out who the director was. A guy named Stanley Nelson is a black guy. Although that may not mean much, but but he did a good job. He did a real good job on the movie. So I've always definitely checked that out. But that's it.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. We definitely gotta check that out. Matter of fact, it was just a week and a half ago. Was Fred Hampton's birthday or something like that?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take that joint tonight. You know, gotta clear your search history. You put Black Peace, things might pop up.
Yeah.
Good thing it's on Netflix.
Yeah. You put Black Panther on there, you might get that FBI information. They might just pop up.
Because Google's tracking your shit. Google's tracking your shit.
Yes, always.
We know they do the podcast. Now these niggas are trying to join the Panthers. They doing too much. They gotta go. All right, man.
Black Panthers, they was tapping their phones, man. That's how they infiltrated their things. That's crazy, man. It's been going on for decades, bro. Been going on for decades, man.
We don't even tap our phones anymore. We post it.
Well, it's on our phones too, right? We got the location services on our phone.
We're gonna create a fake account and have you at us. Listen, I gotta talk about it with the sports talk, man. Before we get into these bars. The Bills, man. Who do we play this? We played the
Miami
Dolphins.
Dolphins beat the Patriots last week. Dolphins beat
somehow
the Patriots.
we just keep every time we keep living to fight another day. Boy, it's a roller coaster, man. But fuck it, we with the shits. At this point, you're with the shits. It's week 14. We're going into week 15. We're with the shits. Let's just be honest. And so, in saying that, will we win this week?
I think so. It's the last home game. We got some Tyrod coming back. You know, he auditioning for new teams and shit, so he can't look like a total loser. He's 1-4 in the last, 1-5, I think, in his last 6 games, some shit like that. So I think we'll get this W here at home. We need it.
Very true.
Chuck?
I don't know.
Those are all facts.
I don't fucking know, man. I can't say it. I don't know. I just don't know. It's Buffalo. I'm sorry. It's the Bills. I just don't know. You just never know what to expect. You don't. Like the Dolphins, they beat the Patriots last week. So who knows? They may take that momentum and carry it into Sunday's game and may win. I don't know. I know we need to win. I know that much, but will we? I don't know.
Steelers Patriots in Pittsburgh. What you got there? I mean, I know the thoughts, Pete.
Patriots in Pittsburgh. Fucking Patriots, man.
Steelers, you got one last time for me, y'all, and the Patriots. I'm gonna go for y'all this game, but y'all, I don't know what the fuck it is, because y'all have been a great team over the last 10 years, but y'all see the Patriots and y'all shrivel up. Y'all think this is great. It's like I bet you what the fuck you had a crush on for a long time. You finally get with it. You're like, oh man. Seems like your ready is playing in the background. It's all set up. Oh man, that motherfucker's just like, nope, I'm out. Nothing. I'm not with it. Nope. I'm scared, man. Yo, it's like they like what's the name, man? We went on the ride, man. Boys in the hood, man. Let me out. Let me out.
Actually, I did. You know, I'll say it at the end. I did have something that I forgot to mention, but I'll say it before we get into the rap joint.
Yeah, man. I other than I guess, do you really think that Pete? No. If you guys have followed it though, do you think that Houston is a real contender against Golden State?
Hey man, as long as they stay healthy, bro, shit. I don't think they'll be in Golden State, but I think it's gonna be a good 7 games. They can do it. I just see it.
If it can go 7, they got a chance. If it can go 7, that means they have a chance.
I the only team I see close back to, like, yeah, they might get Golden State problems.
All right, Charles. I guess go ahead and.
So, have y'all heard of Have you heard about the net neutrality by the FCC?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Oh God, Lord Jesus, Chuck, man, you threw a whopper at us, man. Jesus.
and this could be for another show. Actually, we probably can talk about this on the next show when we talk about the Black Panther thing. But I had a conversation earlier with somebody about net neutrality and what this means and how this is going to literally change how the internet works. Like it's going to really change how the internet works. So apparently Obama was against ending net neutrality. So for 8 years, it was for whatever reason it was stopped. However, as soon as Trump is in presidency, now about a year in, all of a sudden the shit is okay. Well, cool. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know. Like, what are y'all feelings on net neutrality? And if it does go through, which I think it probably is going to go through, how can I don't know. Like, see, my concern is that it's going to change how we access the internet. So how we're doing the interview now, let's just say this particular website says, okay, well, if you want to log on to our website, you got to pay X number of dollars on top of whatever you're paying for your internet service provider. And that could be the same for any like Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, whatever website you go to. Your internet service provider now can charge you an extra fee to access that website.
Girls, if someone is addicted to cigarettes, do you think the price going up is going to stop them from smoking cigarettes?
That's true.
Especially if they smoke a certain brand. We are addicted to the internet. Everybody. We need it. Even motherfuckers who don't use it need the internet. So if they do get the price, people are like, I ain't about to pay. Shut the fuck up. What you gonna do? Actually talk to people? You're not well versed in that. You fucking robot. And so it doesn't. People, we're gonna pay. If they tell us to fucking pay, we're gonna pay. Yeah. We're not gonna pay for them. We're gonna fucking nigga. When I say we, let me make sure I make this clear. The majority of people are going to pay. They ain't gonna live off the grid. That not being on the internet, even though it's not literally, is living off the grid in this day and age. Not living off the grid used to be go ahead, live in some swampland, or live off and do this, or live on the streets and be poor. No, you can have your day to day and have your life though. But if you're not on the internet, you're living off the grid, and most people aren't willing to do that.
That's true. Because they think they can't survive without the internet. Like they think. I mean,
the internet is national
my
grid.
Tinder shit out the way. Then I gotta hurry up and get all my Tinder shit out the way before you niggas want me to pay. That's that, nigga. I got messages going back and forth, nigga. I'm trying to win.
We got to go back.
You better get them phone numbers.
Got to go back to writing letters and shit.
Remember the last time you got a phone number, a motherfucker handed you a slip of paper? Ooh, shit, that's aggressive.
Let me send y'all boys this telegram.
Ooh, a telegram
at your door.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what? You know how they gonna be assholes? Just like they did with payphones. They're gonna eliminate that shit.
Oh, yeah,
you have to use email, baby. And it costs. How else are you gonna send this package over? You gotta do it through the internet. You can't, nigga. I tried to order something from Mike Subs over here in Bailey. Them motherfuckers told me to go skip the dishes. That's the only way I can have it delivered. So what the fuck?
Oh,
I'm talking to you. That nigga said, the only way you can order the store, you gotta go to skip the dishes, baby.
That adds like another $3.
I just said, fuck it. I'm about to make a sandwich. I'm not about to.
Peanut butter and jelly is always ample.
It fills you up with sustenance.
Yeah, with some milk. Good.
Oh man, we get to that, man, but we're gonna get into that, sure, with the Black Panthers topic as well, though, man. But we gotta get into these motherfucking bars. We gotta get into these bars, man. So I don't know which one y'all can figure this out. Y'all can go ahead. Y'all want to go ahead? Who gonna go ahead and go first, man? Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Let's start, brother.
Okay. Clear my Tinder screen.
He says my Tinder too.
I was in mid mode when I made the phone call. Sorry.
Tender love.
I could go. Let me go.
Love so tender. Tender kisser. All types of songs, man. Oh man.
I live new. I'm sorry. You got it, P. You need me. What you want to do?
Yo, skyline views high in the clouds. We take flight. The creators are the God, so the plans are inscribed. Written through the language of illness. I've been this. JP Mo Green, so we really about that business. Savagery, catastrophes, and pure devastation. Look into my eyes, folk. It's murder that you facing. Equivalent to Jason. It's hard to replace them. I pray for my enemies. They better get adjacent. If not, then cool. See, I need to target practice. stamps on my passport through the cover in the atlas. True squad goals don't involve bottles in the club. We need LLCs, G's, and more corporate thugs. More owners, less rent. Tired of being content. The money making money. Now that makes sense. Grind hard or go home. Grind hard or go home. The only talk we do is balls. Now I said back in '94, homie, the world is yours. Whose world is this?
This nigga just said savagery catastrophe. Oh, it's for the next season, baby.
I already know what time it is.
Yo, Nino fucking gang. Well,
He's with the
that's
shit.
my friend.
You and that man's wedding.
Yeah.
I'm best man.
You're the godfather of that child. Sir. Yes, sir. All right, brother Jay Moore, let's go. Get it.
I guess I saw it all different. Al bowling with stripes, these balls holding the pigment. Cutting through the competition, can't believe it's not butter, just let me spread my wisdom. The first jewel is invisibly set. Meditate on all moves, smoke the Buddha and vent. Second jewel is 100%. 95% of niggas gonna change their intent. Down for 5 minutes, 55 they plotting. Thought this world was ours, second guessing my conscience. Third, keep your team at top strength. Fraggle rock, nigga, the strong ones I grind with. I sip the liquor while my man puff. Bad boys forever, the tour wasn't enough. Decided to give it faith. All them niggas relate, world star with the camera on. Had to spray him with mace. But give me 50 feet, though I hate to leave you somewhere with 44 repo. This is Debo before the brick. Massive niggas should see the way that I whip. Put your neck on a nigga watching them flinch. That's just a game waist deep on another flip. Ghetto gymnastics, another mattress. Wheel of Fortune with letters. Nigga, I make them backflip. Stars and stripes are etching a man's back. Never taking a knee. I did it once before. Started killing me sore, so now I'm taking it back. Rings that once gleamed died out. Roberta Flack. A different league. Same contenders. Put it back to the man like Edward Nigma. Remove the ivy, increase the poison. BBD to the board and let my boys in. Don't say, I got it. I say I got us. Prepare for war, gentlemen. The world's against us. And I ain't losing.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know that it's not butter. Let me spread my wisdom. People out there right now, the double entendres. Back in the day, motherfucker, we used to call shit butter. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to buy about getting fresh. I'm talking about some real shit. Let me spread my wisdom. So I want y'all just to know that, these it's not just words. You know what I'm saying, though? Like Funk Flex.
Yeah. Everybody can't come here. Everybody can't come here.
Yeah.
Boy, Funk Flex. Boy, Funk
Not
Flex,
a game.
That man be vicious on it too, man.
Can't
Bars.
Yeah.
That nigga demeanor changed when Designer was on there, though. That shit was funny.
Savagery, catastrophe, and man, but fuck, I ain't trying to put no fresh shit. Fuck all that fly shit, nigga. I'm trying to spread some real shit. I just don't know. It's fuck the next season, is it not? Hasn't it started?
It is. Yes, it is.
Man.
And all right, was y'all fans? Y'all done? Y'all.
I mean, it's whatever. It's up to Jay.
I mean, listen, man, listen. I mean, you get into the ring, you don't wait for the person to punch first. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go. The bell is rung.
Yeah.
Anytime you're ready. It's
been a minute since I did it, but I never left. JP more green till I'm out of breath. Yo, it's more than music still. Resurgence of the pen. I got that 09 feel. Time to bring it back. A lot of shit been going on. Marvin Gaye Trouble Man been the soundtrack to what's going on. And the city blues thugging. I never thought in my lifetime I would be somebody's husband. Damn, I'm just praying not to fuck up. Cause usually the black suits turn to Chris Farley's when they lucks up. The arms too short to box with God. Had to do what I had to when times was hard. So I made a quick move and dipped out. No clue where I'm headed, but I knew I needed a different route. A nigga got kids now, yeah. I can't believe it either. I refuse to let them blueprint me. They more like ether. Look, All I'm saying is that they will be better than they father is. That was the old P. The new me about to load these clips and get these misdemeanor tunes all the way off the list. Prop.
It's really not a game right now.
Yeah.
This is, and I want y'all to know this is just the light work, man. This is just a lyrical exercise right now at this point.
Just rapping again.
It's the warm up. This is it's the pregame.
Right. They just sparring.
See my life as I'm going through the street right, Pan African colors showing it that we cook right. If you get it and understand the metaphor, the hottest in the streets. Fire ignites a different bomb. Soldier to soldier, gangster to general. Premier life, my guru's invincible. From the other side with tracks, weave glue, see-through, self-esteem's detached. And that's a person living through the mirror. Snow White, my nigga. They sold, but Disney's the bigger picture. Pop your head, let me know that you get it. This track's the tracking number. eBay with lyrics, Amazon with purpose. Giving you what you need. This Jeezy at the turkey drive, leaning without the lean. So from here, shows from now on, I'll run the streets. They hit Ricky with the shotgun. Such a tragedy. I'm Red Cross with verses, green without envy. Charlemagne with beef. Slow down before you tempt me. Because the end of the tunnel, the light instilled me. My aim switched. Talk to different people. 50 Cent with words that fit whoever it needs to. Listen, people, this is more than hand-me-downs. My hand's down to pull you up. Let's get it.
Yeah.
And they gotta cut themselves off, man, once in a while, because they're like, all right, you know what? You know, I mean, you know, sometimes when you get into a fight and you realize, all right, I'm really beating this motherfucker's ass. Let me all right, y'all just, because it's like, you know, Pete over here, he whipping the dude's ass, and then Jay coming in, he's stumping him, and then you realize after a while, like, yo, we really stumping this nigga. Let's.
right now.
We might get a murder charge. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Right. You understand now. You get it.
Listen, man, I just want y'all to know, JP Moore Green is not. They not for play, man. These boys is real, man. These boys is real, and it's back, man. Y'all hearing it. Y'all ain't got to worry about now asking and stuff. Y'all hearing the bars. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, it's a great time. It's a great time. All right. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll just give my closing words before we go ahead and get out of here, man. God loves y'all. I barely tolerate y'all, though, man. Everybody out there, though, man, you know, it's out there shopping and shit. Be careful out there, though, man. And, you know, I'm with the shits, man. Hashtag for the next season, man. Hashtag blackout, man. Go ahead, man. Try to do your thing.
Yeah, as always, fellas, a great show. All our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. That's like episode 46 or 47, I think, man. We almost at, and that's episodes that are live. Like, we have a bunch of shit in the archives, but that's, you know, we're at 47 episodes. I think we're 3 or 4 away from 50.
We're almost halfway to 100.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, man. We have over 500 listening hours. So you guys have been listening to us for that. That's a lot of fucking time to listen to somebody. 500 hours.
Right.
But you know what yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But no, it's not just to talk, but what we're talking about is relevant. You know, it's concrete. It's what's needed. You know, like, as we say, you know, you won't hear this shit on other shows. You really won't. We're not filtered. We're not owned by any other organization. There's no Viacom over us. No, this is us. It's all 100% us. So we appreciate y'all listening in, and just stay vigilant, man. You know, just keep your head in the books. Keep studying. Keep reading. You know, stay up on the news. What's happening? Because a lot of shit. 2018 is going to be a interesting year for us.
And real quick, before you go ahead and you know, obviously, you know, the guest and Pete, you go ahead and close us out. I just gotta say this real quick. A boy Rob, recently one of his brothers in the military just recently you know, passed. It was in a motorcycle accident. And, you know, so I want y'all to pray, obviously, for our boy Rob, though, but obviously for his family, his wife, his 2 kids, his parents and his family and his friends, though. So I just want to go ahead and send that. I want y'all to go ahead and just keep them in your prayers.
No doubt. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, man, it was a good show today, fellas. J1, shout out to you. Niggas rapping
Back
again.
at you, my man.
How we do. So, catch us next week. 2 fingers means peace. We out.
Peace.